Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. My name is Ameen Yunus. As the Sheikh said, today I'm the Imam of Chatsworth Masjid, of course, just between Mamasbury and Atlantis. Okay, by the way, inshallah ta'ala, I will be sharing the story of Islam in Malawi, inshallah. I guess that most of us, we know Malawi, and maybe I might say we heard about Malawi if we don't know Malawi. Malawi is a landlocked country that is bordering three countries, that's Mozambique, and also Tanzania and Zambia. Not only that, also in Malawi, we got, of course, I might say three major languages, that's Chichewa, and is Chiao. Of course, also we do speak a little bit English, even though our English is a little bit complicated, I might say so, because, yes, let me just say that our English is not that good. Okay, so Islam in Malawi came in about 1506 to, that's 1500 to 1900, that's, we're talking about the centuries. So it's a long time ago when Islam came in Malawi. And for your information and my information as well, Islam was the first religion to come in Malawi, that's before Christianity. However, when these two brothers, that's the Arab Swahili traders who came from Kilwa Sultanate, that's the country just next to Malawi, that's not Mozambique, that's Tanzania, that's the Sheikh, it's Abdullah Nkwanda and Sabit Ngaunje, something like that. Sabit Ngaunje, when they came, they concentrated in trade, because the reason why, the way Islam came to Malawi, it was through trade. So they were trading with the local people in Malawi, that's the Yawas, so it came to the Yawas. So they were trading with them, with the ivory, gold, also they were selling the slaves. So these people, when they brought Islam in Malawi, they mostly concentrated in business. They did not spread Islam quite further. That's until the time when the Christian missionaries came in Malawi, and they had the fear that probably when the Muslims population grow, then definitely Muslims will take over Malawi, and the whole country of Malawi will be the, I might say today, Islamic State. Let me just put it in that way. Okay. So yeah, they had the fear, and now they started oppressing the Muslims to the extent that, okay, before I go there, and the survey shows that in 1924 there were about 73,000 Muslims in Malawi. That's if you can check from the time that Islam came, the number is not that good. Why? Because the people who brought this Islam in Malawi, they mostly concentrated in business. They had no plans of spreading Islam a little bit further. That's of course today I think one of the best ways of spreading Islam, of course through dawah, but also intermarriages. I think that's one of the ways that of course maybe we can take Islam to the other level, inshallah. So then they did not do that, but they only concentrated in trade. Okay, so as I said that in 1924 the survey shows that there were about 73,000 Muslims. Okay, and also CIA on their Facebook page, that was in 2008, they announced that in Malawi there are 12.8 Muslims, which even I, for one, I can't deny it. And even the Muslim organization in Malawi, they denied that number, for the fact that even that time I was, of course, graduated from my school, from Blanda Islamic Mission, and I was amongst the officials who were doing census, like counting the people. Now I was one of them who were doing that. Of course, we went for training, and in our training, one of the things which they told us to do is to check the religion of the people so that they have the full information. However, after doing all the census, some of the officials who were doing it, I mean the Christians, when they come by your door, by your house, and they see that you're not wearing the top and you're not wearing maybe the thawb, they say, no, this is not a Muslim. They won't bother to ask you any question that you are a Muslim or you are not a Muslim. So when they released this information that in Malawi, that was 2008, when they released this information that in Malawi there are 12.8 Muslims, then even I denied and said, no, this cannot happen. And even Muslim organizations, they denied this information. However, the information that we gave to the people, I mean, the information that was given from the Islamic organization to the people, maybe I may say to the government, it was Muslims in Malawi, they are 30 to 35%. Okay. And the other thing which I also need to share with you is, in Malawi, mashallah, alhamdulillah, let me just use the same word, alhamdulillah, mashallah. In 1994, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed us with a Muslim president, that's Dr. Bakel Mulusi. Or maybe before I reach there, because the Muslims were being oppressed. So when the Muslims were being oppressed, so most of the people in Malawi, that's around 1950s, 1960s, they were fearing to go to school. Reason being, if they go to school, then definitely they will be changed, or they'll be converted to Christianity. So they wanted to preserve Islam. So they said, no, man, we cannot go to school. And the other thing that was happening those days is, if you go to school, you got the Islamic name, like the likes of Bakil Muluzi, Dr. Salmin, Dr. Sharif Imran, those who went to school, even my own brother today, his name is Jonathan. Why is Jonathan? Because if you are at school, any school, and you're writing national examination in Malawi, we call it like Manebo, we call it national examination. When you're writing national examination, and if your name is Islamic name, no ways, even if you can do excellent, you will fail. You cannot do better. So they were being forced that if they want to go to school, they were not going to school, and if you want to force yourself to go to school, then you cannot pass until you change your name to Christian name, then you will pass. The other thing that was happening is they were forcing the people to study Bible. So it was like, it's compulsory that if you want to pass your exams, then you have to study Bible. So most of the Muslims, like my parents and other people's parents that are still living today, they did not go to school because they wanted to preserve Islam. That's how I, for one, I got Islam. Okay, so some of the people that are most important people that played a major role, of course, in Malawi, that's the likes of the first democratically elected president, that's Bakil Muluzi, and also there are some other people that like the Dr. Sharif Imran, the one who is the lecturer at University of Malawi, is called Chanko. Not only that, there's also Dr. Salmin, the one who is working with PAC, that's the one who is working PAC, like the advisor, he was advising the president at that time. Not only that, there is the MP, member of parliament from my own community, that's Dr. Ulad Musa, the one who is also a Muslim, but also that one, he got this Musa after, he changed this Musa after when we had, I mean, when the number of the Muslims grew. But before, he was supposed to change his name to the Christian name. So in his certificate, he just changed it recently to put the name Ulad Musa. But otherwise, before, his name, it was not Ulad Musa. He had the other name. In other words, he had the Christian name. Okay, not only that, also in Malawi, we got about 800 masajid. All more than that. That just the survey shows that there we got 800 masajid, and one of the major schools, in other words, the Islamic schools, that's a Blanta Islamic Mission, one of the schools that I studied, inshallah. So without wasting much of your time, that's just the information that I can share with you about the history of Malawi that we're still having today, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan, wa sallallahu wa sallam ala abdihi nabiyina Muhammad, subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdik, inshallah la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.